Time now for another edition of Meet the Cardinals, the opportunity we have to talk to the Cardinal players to find out a little bit more both on and off the court. And one of the more shy guys on the team from O'Day High School, Connor Chapman. How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, Dick?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a Connor with the O, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's the new nickname, Connor with an O. All right, let's talk about going from high school, O'Day High School, coming to NIC. Talk about the transformation. Talk about the journey.
I would just say last year it helped me become a college-ready athlete just because I was playing in the best league in the nation against Keegan's team, Nathan Hale, Rainier Beach, Garfield, all them. So just helped me become ready for where I am.
All right, talk about the competition level. Is it the way that you expected since you did play at a high level at O'Day? Was it as high as you expected, not as high? Talk a little bit about that.
Here?
Yeah.
I would say it's what I expected. Coach came out to a few of my AAU games early in the AAU season this year, and then I came here on my visit and signed right away. And ever since then, they just been getting more guys. And honestly, I'm happy where we are, and I know we can win. We just got to come together as a team.
I know, and I know you'd like to play more, but talk a little bit about your role. How hard is it for anybody, and yourself included, when you're a star in high school and then you come to college where everybody was a star and the competition level is so much higher? Has it been an adjustment for you? Talk a little bit about that, if you would.
I wouldn't say an adjustment. It's just something that you have to go with. Playing in high school, there's a few good players on every team. And on this team, every player on the team could score 30 at any given time. So it's not about adjusting. It's just kind of this is what it is. Everybody's good. Everybody can play. So there's no
days off.
Yeah, no days off for sure.
No practice days off either, is
there?
Never. Yeah, and he'd never say never either. I know that.
Never.
Right. You're a talker. Now that's you're a talker during practice, during the ball games. Where'd that come from?
I would just say being from Seattle and always playing in the inner city games and everybody just being chirpy. I just got used to it and it just kind of stuck with me. I didn't really know I was a talker or whatever you guys want to say until I came here and coach was like, Connor, shut up, or something. I would just talk during practice and whatever it may be. He'd be getting mad sometimes, but he likes it. So
yeah, it gets under guys' skins, doesn't it? And then when that happens, then it kind of takes them off your game. So it's kind of, you have a subtle reasoning for that yik-yakking, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I know what it does to them, and for me, it just motivates me. It gets me fired up. So I just continue to do that, and it's always worked for me. So.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about your season here. You're getting better when you have opportunities. I mean, what are you learning from, say, some of the sophomores, namely one Jalen Burkett? What does he bring to the table as you see it?
He got the most energy. I've never played with anybody in my entire life that has that energy, and he cares for his family so much. And being on his team, we are his family. So, it's really impressive how he just no matter what happens. He's always happy. He's always getting the team up, and he's just got the most energy and great team player.
Has anybody ever seen Jalen sleep? I mean, there's a rumor. Does he ever sleep?
He might not. I don't know. I'm looking at him right now, and he's just always talking, running his mouth. So,
all right, let's talk about some of the off-court stuff. Who's your favorite talker? Now, you have to go back in the ranks. One of my favorite all-time talkers was, this is before you were even born, Reggie Miller.
Okay. I would say Gary Payton.
Oh, the glove.
Yeah, just because being from Seattle, and I always watch his highlights, and even on defense or on the bench or wherever, he just always in somebody, making them mad, and that works. So.
Yeah, you're going to say how old I am. I covered Gary Payton when I was working in Seattle, but you're not chewing 3 sticks of gum like Gary did.
No, sir.
No. Okay, no gum. If you had an opportunity. You're riding the ferry out of Seattle, maybe heading to Vashon Island or something along that line. You had about 20 minutes. You could have anybody from any time of the world, day or night, from 1920 or ahead, 2034. One person that you wanted to just chat with for a couple of minutes. Who would that person be?
I would say Charles Barkley, just because he's hilarious, and I like to see him on TV. And, I know he's a good guy, so, and no matter what anybody says about him, I just kind of want to know,
What would you ask him? What would be your first question if you had one?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. Why he never win a ring?
No, that's cold.
That's an honest question. He'll answer it.
Yeah, okay. Well, didn't score enough points, I guess. Your dream car? I mean, now that you can't say Lamborghini because that'd be crazy.
I was gonna say S550 Benz.
That works.
Yeah.
So what are you driving now?
Acura.
A little bit of difference there. My goodness. Childhood memory. Favorite childhood memory. Did you grow up in Seattle?
Yeah. Around the area. My favorite childhood memory.
You ever go to West Seattle, East Seattle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alki Point. You went to Alki.
Yeah,
I know
for
you
sure.
did.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends in West Seattle, so I don't know. My favorite memory.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That's a hard one.
Sure. He doesn't have a memory because doesn't have a memory. I don't know. My goodness sakes. Career plans in the future? What do you want? Now this is fun. What do you want to do when you grow up? My God, you're 6'8" already.
I would just say play basketball as long as I can, whether it be overseas or wherever. Just after college, just play as long as I can, and then after that, I kind of want to work for Nike. So.
You want to work for Nike?
Yeah, I want to design shoes, so we'll see.
You hook up Richie with some new kicks?
Of course. I got you.
I'm going to save this interview forever. How many, talk about shoes. How many pairs of shoes do you got? Guys collect shoes. How many you got?
Got enough.
Come on now. You know.
I don't, but it's
you
like
know how many.
40 or something.
40.
Yeah, something.
40 pairs.
Jordans, yeah.
And where you keep them?
In my house.
And your favorite pair?
The
goat when you're going out with the guys and you know you're going to be out strutting and you'll be yakking like you always do. What's your shoe you're wearing?
Space Jams, some Pure Moneys, something like that.
All right, fantastic. Shout out to him. You want to give a shout out to?
My mom, everybody from Seattle, and my little sisters.
Connor Chapman. That's Connor with an O. Another edition of Meet the Cardinals.